Jake just hit record. That's
I did.
the intro we're getting. This is another After Dark.
Reverend Spaceman!
I am Reverend Spaceman.
He is.
I live in a basement now.
He's actually in the studio with us for the first, or I mean...
This is the first time it's been on After Dark.
Yeah. In the studio.
In person.
In Canada.
In months.
In Canada.
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, pronunciation's not important.
Stay away from...
One of us got it right.
Country of origin.
Stay away from French Canada, though.
Damn Quebecians.
Yeah.
Quebec. Whatever. Quebecois?
Cubic.
Whatever you people call yourselves.
Cubic meters, because they don't use feet.
Yeah. Piece of shit.
Anyway, we're talking about how Dave's a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Hashtag deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
D cubed.
Can you elaborate on that, Dave?
No. You reminded me of my adopted son. and then my other son I haven't seen in a while.
The biological.
Yeah, the still illegitimate biological one.
Who is the baby mama?
He doesn't remember.
I don't know. Is that something you're supposed to keep up with?
I was under the impression of Scarlett Johansson. To know you and Ryan Reynolds were good friends until...
I broke up their marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
After an ill-fated three-way. But no.
I remember this.
It's possible.
After a late night at the Dragon.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ryan Reynolds goes there all the time. I mean,
yeah.
Even after it closed down, I saw him just kind of
it's not
waiting for it to open.
Yeah, standing out there looking sad, checking his watch.
Cursing the name of Green Lantern movie because it ruined it.
Great.
Yeah, he's doing Deadpool.
Green is green.
Yeah. We're mending fences.
We all know Green Lantern was a phenomenal film.
Yeah.
You shut your whore mouths. Quit being butthurt because I won that debate.
I think we just did a podcast where we voted our favorite superhero film.
Yeah. And Green Lantern 1 is our favorite.
I think.
Starring none other than...
Well, on this channel, the X-Men Wolverine.
Yeah, that's right.
On this channel.
Well, no. The one that won the best
just
was
revealed our product.
On my channel, the one that was the best was Green Lantern. And the worst is Wolverine.
Yeah.
And Hulk is just kind of there.
Yeah, until I get my own channel.
Yeah.
They won't have to redo it. But that'll come one day.
Yeah.
And then I'll start my channel with free parenting advice.
I'll be the first subscriber.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How not to send a birthday card.
I'll be right on there.
What do you mean?
I'd love to guest star.
Yeah.
I'd love to guest star and give abortion tips.
Yeah, please do.
All right.
I probably could have used that advice.
Yeah, there you go. Best parenting, don't be one. That's the best advice.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Who wants children?
No one. People that want to, populate
and losers.
Continue the species.
Sickos.
What's wrong with them?
Bunch of fucking perverts out there. Literally.
Spend the money you could be spending on children and travel the world. Or go see concerts. Do something more fun.
Trick out your awesome basement.
Yeah, or do that.
Pimp your ride.
So many better things you can do.
MTV too.
Pimp your basement.
Yeah.
Pimp your podcast studio.
Yeah. Get yourself an awesome basement.
People with kids out there, think about all the money you're wasting on them that you could be spending on your own podcast.
Yeah. And think about other people. We don't like your children.
No.
Get them away from us.
I don't...
Especially when you work in a retail store and you just let them run wild. Don't do that.
Well, obviously, they don't care about their children either.
Yeah,
they're just on Instagram oh, it's so funny.
They really are. They're essentially like,
why didn't you like
strangers.
Yeah. Why didn't you like it?
Yeah. Strangers kidnap my children because clearly I don't give a shit.
No, that's good parenting though. Get rid of them like that. That's the one. I wanted to say that one for your channel, but I kind of let it loose on this one, so I'll think of some more.
I'll find a new channel to do.
You can recycle material.
Yeah, we'll call it a preview of Dirty Dave's.
Might be my.
You do really good owl impressions. You could do a whole channel on owl impressions.
Yeah,
I might just have to do that. Owl impressions and parenting advice.
Which, for those of you who want to get a good taste of his owl impression, go check out Pasty Pale's video on the Deadpool trailer. Don't ask why. Just go watch that video and you'll hear a good owl impression.
Yeah. And then
the only impression I do, really.
Hangs out with my Jerry Seinfeld impression and Stone.
Yep.
Great song.
Great dialogue from Stone. Just there. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for being here in the studio with us.
Yeah.
Sebastian loves his ribs.
How much does he like his ribs?
We give him a whole big slab of them after we eat dinner. Me and we. I forget my wife's name in the film, but her sister Debbie. Audrey, yes, of course.
Does it get his mouth watering?
Like a faucet.
Like a faucet. Good to know. Good to know.
Yes, indeed.
So,
Dick Spaceman.
Thank you. Thank you, Stone. I'm honored to be in your presence.
I'm honored for you to have me here.
put it away.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Put your huge 6-pack away.
A beer.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we don't drink here at Pasty Pale. We're strong.
We use methamphetamine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just only meth, nothing else.
Anything else is for pussies.
No cigarettes, no weed, no,
No.
Painkillers, Tylenol, just meth.
Yeah,
Just cold, hard, blue meth.
exactly.
And
That's what winners
Ludes?
do.
Yeah. What?
Ludes.
Hey, interlude.
Yeah.
Interludes.
Smells crazy, man. Tylenol PM, I'll tell you what. Stuff does some wonders to you. Especially when you got to get up at 6, herd the cows. And stuff when stupid brother-in-law keeps running him over, running plumb through it you can't even invite him back to the house no more.
Yeah,
Running.
I liked your Instagram post about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a real friend.
Yeah.
And
Well, Dirty
yeah,
Dave
that
says
was
that.
horrible.
Dirty Dave says that, but he didn't heart it. He didn't heart the post.
well,
You say you liked it.
I liked it.
I had 10 likes. I could have got 11.
I mean, I didn't physically click like,
But I
I
mean,
I
it
told
doesn't
you.
count then. It doesn't
I
count.
texted you.
You didn't text me.
I liked.
You
well,
texted
I
me.
meant to.
In his defense, his phone wasn't working for a while.
You're really gonna go to his defense?
I'm just-
the deadbeat dad over here.
I'm just talking reality here.
You of all people, Dick Spaceman, in your 22nd century technology.
I came back from space.
I'm just a
Canada.
simple farm boy,
didn't even give me
weatherman on the side.
Boy and weatherman.
You didn't even give me kryptonite as a souvenir.
I couldn't find any.
Jake don't even know what I'm talking about.
I
right
don't.
now.
He really doesn't.
Will you run for
Even though
president one day?
Who, me or this little fella?
Either.
Yes.
Against each other, of course. 'Cause
Yeah.
I could beat him because we just talked about Green Lantern and Hulk.
And I won that debate, so I'll
No.
win the presidential election.
It was-
I'm pretty
it was
sure you
fixed.
both lost to Wolverine because this is my channel.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is
for the
true.
sake of the channel, we lost to you.
Yes.
But between me and him, I won.
Now the
Stone was actually
Reverend,
on that.
the Reverend is right. The
But I
Reverend is
would have
right.
won if it
But
was
Green
Stone.
Lantern had more to it than Hulk.
Are we just gonna like we're just gonna
Stone.
rehash that debate?
We're just redoing every.
No, this is your
podcast with
political
Stone.
debate. This is the political debate.
Okay.
Hold
Poli-
up.
political questions.
Yes.
Now,
asked.
Stone, I know you're staunchly conservative.
Yes, I drink bourbon and cry about the state of our nation every night.
Bourbon's a good choice. I'll give you that.
That's sort of kind of feminine of you.
I don't think so
Kinda-
at all.
That's
yeah,
kinda
that's
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
I don't think it is at all. If anything, you should be a little more conservative and drink bourbon.
I want my eyes running like some kind of faucet.
I'm too much of a liberal homosexual. I enjoy apple teenies and
Get out of this.
margarita.
Get out of this house right now.
You can hang out in my spaceman.
I enjoy taste.
Oh, you got a spaceman, eh?
It's the-
22nd century technology over here, Dick Spaceman.
Any
and
faucets
now
down
Reverend.
there?
I don't have a faucet down there, thankfully.
Well, down where? Where?
In my spaceman.
Whoa, where's the spaceman located?
It's in space. It's underground in space.
Alright, I'm liking this.
There's no faucets.
Space ground.
Yeah.
Now, you got cold water coming out the faucet or hot water?
No faucet.
No faucet at all.
None.
In the spaceman.
There's no faucet.
There's no faucet whatsoever.
There is no running water at all.
And how is
in
this a
space.
place that me, Stone, AccuWeatherman, would like to be at?
Bourbon.
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 And tears.
But
Yeah.
I got bourbon and tears in Texas right here.
But I got bourbon in my spaceman, and then when you drink it, your tears get running like a faucet. So that kind of.
We got George W. Bush.
I have a talking
The
capybara.
greatest president.
The greatest president of all time.
I have a talking capybara.
Which is
A giant guinea pig.
guinea pigs. What's a guinea pig?
It's a thing that scientists experimented on for a while until they picked mice, and now they're pets.
I'll give you a good pet. It's a cow. His name's Sebastian. He loves ribs. Just feed him a whole slab of them after dinner, eating with Rusty and
Isn't that cannibalism?
Cannibal Corpse, the band, that weird band you always listen to in the car.
Sort of.
Always talking about eating meat from cows and
Yeah,
whatnot.
because the cow would be eating. I feel like you don't know a lot about.
What school did this clown go to?
Like you don't know a lot about what you do.
I went to space.
I know exactly why. I wake up at 6 every
I
morning.
went to Harvard.
No, you didn't.
I did. It says so on my Facebook profile.
I mean,
Sure.
I went to Harvard. I didn't
Try
study there. I
Try
been there.
Memphis State.
This has been our vacation review.
Yes, people, this is a vacation review. We had Stone in the studio. And
Yeah.
Now he's gone. He may come back later.
He had to go do the weather.
He pulled a hammer out of his boxer shorts and flew into the sky.
He's got a rather large 6-pack.
Huge,
But,
one might say.
Very, very much so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he'll probably do the weather and be back in, I don't know, a couple minutes.
I want to see.
45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
I want to get a green screen and record you as Stone doing the weather.
Like the bedroom scene.
Well, the only person I know with a green screen is that next door neighbor of mine who shoots pornos.
What's his name? Harold or...
I don't know. He's got that beard.
Your new neighbor, too, because you moved recently, correct?
Yeah, to this big mansion with my manservant.
Yeah.
It's called,
I call him my man.
it's called Three Creeks Mansion.
Three Creeks. It's
a nice neighborhood.
I like to paint out there,
Oh, yeah.
mostly nudes.
Just get it out there.
It's artistic.
That was in parentheses.
It's artistic. And he was having some sort of wild party, and that's when I found out he had a green screen, so we could talk to him.
Oh, is that the painting you were doing that had the red line?
Well, that
That's
was
all
all.
I'm saying.
He was
That's all I'm saying.
throwing.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
his
too
party
blurry.
got out of
It's too
control.
blurry.
It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, that's what ruined my painting. But
I'm assuming this is Blunt Talk episode 2.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
we've touched on the debate.
Yeah.
We touched on vacation.
we touched on
A little bit of
talk.
blunt. Let's bring some BoJack back.
Yeah.
We're basically just talking about all of our podcasts recently.
I've just always been wondering.
So the Frieza movie.
Do Hollywood stars know things? What do they know?
Do they know about the Frieza movie?
I don't. Do they?
Let's find
what
out.
do they know? Let's find out.
Sorry, fellas, I'm back. You say the freezer?
The Frieza movie.
Yeah. The freezer. Oh yeah, we got whatever you like, Crown Royal, bourbon. This little guy likes drinking Long Island iced teas at Chili's.
Don't
Yeah.
blame me. They're really good.
What? To
They
who?
were quite good. They're not that
Your mom and
effeminate.
Debbie.
Oh.
This little guy understands what I'm saying.
Yeah. I know.
That's Jake. That's because Jake is a man. I'm not.
What do you call that on your
I
face?
do manly things.
I call them.
Reverend.
I call them skull pubes.
I thought you said, "Who do you call that on your face?"
All right, I'll drink to that.
Yeah, we need more alcohol.
No
during
alcohol
these.
in the studio right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stock up the Spaceman with alcohol.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I have had alcohol.
Yeah, we should
most
mention Stone is
recently.
here. Stone is here live via Skype from
All of
his
us, I
crying
assume.
bourbon room.
Yeah.
Is the faucet okay in there?
Faucet's always good, Reverend. Thank you for asking.
Glad I could oblige.
What's with this guy in faucets?
What's the deal with faucets?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Nobody wants to hear that little hippie.
Little too liberal for you.
All these faucets tell me to be politically correct. I don't want to do colleges. What's the deal? What is the deal?
What is the deal,
His
Jerry?
material's slipping a little, but he's older now.
Until Jerry Steinfeld can make hot water come out of cold faucet, I ain't gonna listen to him. The only comedian.
Control yourself, Spaceman.
Reverend down. We got a Reverend down.
Does holy water work?
Hashtag Reverend down.
So, all right.
I think I can.
Sebastian, go get the holy faucet.
I can safely
'Cause
say
you have
that's
those in
the hardest
Texas.
I've probably laughed in about 2 or 3 years now.
Nothing to laugh about. It's the truth. If you don't have the right faucets in life, you ain't gonna succeed, boys.
You with faucets, I'll never get it.
You never get the whole hot or cold water.
I'll never get you. What was it? First you're like the George W. Bush, then you're talking about faucets. It doesn't connect.
I'm not getting the bit here.
China.
I don't think he's doing a bit. I think
I'm
he's going insane.
I'm just talking. You're talking about George W. Bush.
Yeah.
Yada yada
You
yada.
don't
Then you're on
really- you don't-
faucets.
You don't really. Oh, now I get it. You don't really get mad. Your voice just kind of raises to a sort of comedic pitch.
Now, when trying to determine the best type of faucet to get, one may think to go to Lowe's, Home Depot.
Are you sure you're not a plumber?
I was a plumber back, probably 17 years old. The summer before I met Audrey. You know my
Didn't
wife.
she work
Audrey.
and put you through weatherman school?
Well, she had to work just for a period while I was finishing up school.
She had to work for her period.
She did.
Just 5 days a month. That's it.
Correct, Reverend. But we took Audrey out of work as soon as I got that diploma. The diploma, or what? We put it up on the
Diplomatic
burger room.
relations.
Yeah, with George W.
Okay.
And we went riding. That was the morning we rode with Dick Cheney, and he heard the cows.
See, he good at herding those cows?
Come to think of it, what was your name again?
Not
Doesn't
Jordan.
matter anyway.
Dirty Dave.
Oh, Dirty Dave. Anyway, me
Several names.
and old Dick, not the Reverend over here, but me and
Thank you
Dick,
for clarifying that.
me and Cheney, he gets right next to this cow. It was my favorite cow. Sebastian won.
Wait, he's not the first.
Gets right next to it, pulls out his gun and starts shooting it.
And he had a beer beforehand. Because if he is, it's okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was
'Cause that's,
slightly
you know,
intoxicated.
Yeah,
you know.
just a beer. If he's had one beer, then he's just in the clear.
He had one beer that was about 5:58 before we went outside.
One beer in the clear. That's,
That's-
how I got
yeah.
off on those murder
Yeah.
charges.
Yes. So he was.
I was also his defense
That
attorney.
gave him a. That gave him a.
Yeah, there you go.
That gave him a
With my
clear.
vast knowledge of bird law.
He had a clear mind to ride
Inspired
that
me to go
morning,
to school.
and he drove plumb through it.
I think we should just have two separate conversations going here.
Yeah, this is why we need 2 mics.
No, nobody's listening to a little dude and the dirty dude. over
Okay,
here.
first off, we're talking about bird law, okay? Bird law takes priority over everything.
But what's the deal with birds? They fly.
Yeah, they fly.
They shit on people.
Anyway, getting back to faucets.
Fuck shit. You never heard Jerry Seinfeld say that?
Are you Jerry Seinfeld or are you an imposter?
He's got those classic Jerry Seinfeld
got-
skull pubes.
The Reverend's at a loss for words right now. Anyway, Dick Cheney didn't come back to my humble home after that. You know, he had a
I could see why.
Audrey got a restraining order. You know, I still have a bourbon with him every month. We cry about the state of our nation. But that's
you know,
neither here nor there. But faucets. Now faucets, if you want a good, just pure water flow, hot or cold,
Pure, strong flow.
HC, H for hot, turn right,
Is that what that stands for?
cold left, something like that.
I thought it
Dirty
meant
Dave.
Henry Cavill.
Who?
I thought that's what faucets meant. Henry Cavill.
He's not an American. It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, faucets.
If that's what they teaching you the 22nd century, I don't want no part of it.
Well, faucets came from Europe.
Europe. I built faucets with my own hands in Texas in my basement, boy.
With parts from Europe.
Europe? Is that what is Europe?
I don't think he's even heard of Europe.
You know that rebel flag you like so much?
The one that's tattooed on my arm?
That kind of came from there.
You know this fella?
What?
You know this fella right
I'm
here.
completely lost.
Dick Spaceman.
So I bought this new car recently. I rented it for this road trip I was taking. It's a European car from Europe. I know you're not familiar.
Go
But
on.
it's got all these buttons. I was hoping you guys could help me figure it out.
What does a swastika do?
I'm not gonna press this.
I'm looking at the.
I'm not gonna
key
press it.
thing.
There's a muffin. There's a rabbit.
Muffin button.
There's a muffin button. There's a muffin button.
Oh, y'all was talking about one of them little queer Prancer cars.
Yeah, the Prancer.
I seen that on the TV.
There's 2 gas tanks.
I was like,
You can never tell which way is front and back.
Well, no, it's safer.
Yeah, because it's got
No,
rear view
there's a
window.
great feature though. If I put my arm in the door, it won't close. You know, it won't close on your arm or your foot.
I think we need to take the mic and the laptop outside to Dave's Prancer and test this out.
I told Audrey that's something her brother would have bought.
Yeah.
If for a fact he recommended it, and again, I'm just renting.
Oh, that's how I remember you. You was friends with Rusty.
Yeah, we
You
went
came
to
over.
went to high school together.
You was those fellas that wouldn't drink the bourbon often.
Yeah,
That's why I remember I didn't like you.
I told you I prefer apple tea.
You didn't have any coffee
Apple
liqueur and
martini?
milk for me to mix together in there. So.
Oh, that's right. And then Audrey told me to not be so mean to y'all after I kicked y'all out. I had to invite y'all back
Yeah,
in.
I was
You had to
hurt.
stock the food with mics.
Mike's.
Mike's.
What is this, Mike's?
It's like beer, but it tastes good.
Beer does taste good. You shut your whore mouth.
Mike's is like beer, but it tastes good.
The only thing you should drink is bourbon
Hey man.
and water from a faucet.
You gotta cut it with water so
you're
you
not-
don't get a hangover.
So you're not into bottled water?
Bottled? You say
It's a whole. It's a bajillion-dollar industry.
Do you put a
Like-
filter on your faucet?
Like I said,
It's like a condom for your faucet.
you drink bourbon and you drink water from the faucet.
After it's been through a filter.
No, from the faucet straight
You're
up. After I
driven.
built.
I don't know where that faucet's
Whether
been.
I go to Lowe's or Home Depot, it don't matter. But I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be good water. You don't drink it from a bottle. That makes you weak.
But what if the water source behind the faucet isn't that great?
What is this Reverend Dick over here talking 22nd century? I don't know what kind of water they got in space.
We get it from comets.
How's that
It was a
work out?
cleaning solution.
Great.
I feel like it wouldn't work out great because the
It's-
comets are smashing against things and destroying things.
Well, but we use filters.
Filter.
From comets?
We filter the
What's
comets.
a filter?
How
It's
does
a
that
condom
work?
for your faucet.
next to the
Don't
next to the
forget
that.
tampons where I leave my helmets.
How do you filter water from comets?
You get
Explain
the water
this.
from the comet and then put it through a filter.
How though?
You drill into the comet, get ice. I'm actually talking about real science here. That's been discussed. You drill into the comet, you get ice from it, and then ice turns into water.
We're not here for learning, Spaceman. I know you've been to space. You lived there for a while, but we're not talking about learning things.
My basement's still in space.
This conversation is about as boring as what last time I heard Hillary Clinton speak.
Amen to that.
All right, me and Dick over here can agree with something for once.
We just fist bumped.
Yeah, we did.
Love it when you guys
Through the
fist.
screen.
Yeah.
I got a green screen behind me.
Yeah, yeah. It was.
Oh, you just got done doing the weather at
It was
my
an emotional-
pornographer's house.
Of
It was.
course.
It was an emotional fist bump.
I can feel it. I can feel that fist
It's really good.
Breaking through those barriers.
breaking right through it. Anyway,
Gestures.
I was about to go do some more weather, so y'all boys have fun now.
You do that weather.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
You do all the weather.
I do all the weather.
I hope so.
Whether I got a faucet to drink out of or not, I'm still gonna do that weather, boy.
I mean, you know what they say.
And we owe
Rain-
you our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what they say. Rain is just the faucet of the sky.
It is. I'm glad I could teach y'all a little bit of something. You don't know much.
I think we all
But
learned
I
a
could
lot
teach you a
today.
little bit of
We did.
something. You was plumb ignorant before I started, but now you're just a little less
It was
plumb
plumb
ignorant.
ignorant.
I'm glad. I'm glad that this happened.
Totes.
Yep.
Toast my goats.
I'm glad Jake gets all of it. completely understands everything that just
I'm
happened.
glad Jake's never gonna listen to this ever again.
Probably not. Actually,
Until he sees Stone on the big screen and
Yeah.
sees he's a big TV star,
yeah,
movie star,
yeah.
whatever.
Weather star.
Weather, AccuWeatherman.
Faucets. When you get that HGTV show about faucets,
We was actually in talks. Audrey actually wants to go back to work, so I haven't been able to.
what? A woman working?
Exactly. Dick over here knows what I'm talking
I mean,
about.
you know, it kind of gave her a purpose.
No, it didn't.
That's what she told me. What do I know?
Oh yeah, she's talking to you over Apple Teenies. Is that what it
we
was?
both enjoy taste.
Taste. Yeah.
If you want taste,
It's
drink
flavorful.
bourbon.
We just can't get rid of Stone.
Your boy's leaving me, asking me questions. Stone got to answer.
I know.
What else you want to learn from Stone?
Yeah, what happened with the HGTV show?
How did the
We didn't-
dinosaurs die?
Thinking that one feller, Pratt.
Oh, okay.
Pratt done killed him, didn't he? I didn't see the whole movie. It was almost 6 a.m. the time we rented it at the Red Box. Had to go feed Sebastian a little bit more, but
I'll make sure not to post this until after Jurassic World is in Red Box.
oh well, I got a free Red Box of it before it came out because they wanted to get my input on how they thought the weather and how the science, whatever y'all's.
How was it?
So they put it into
about.
theaters, but they didn't want to get it right until it went to Redbox.
Well, there's always the post production, and they could have released the
Generally
movie
happens
later,
before the movie
but
comes
it
out.
still got a lot of money because it was still released in June.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best time to release movies, and the best movies come out in June.
The best Green Lanterns come out in June.
The only Green Lantern, and it was a flop. And it was bad. It was
But
the
in a
worst
good
superhero movie
way.
ever made. We've been over this.
It depends on
The channel.
where you're listening
Yeah.
from.
And this is my channel, so it was Wolverine.
Well, okay, let's be completely honest here. The most recent Fantastic Four movie is the worst.
I haven't seen it, and I agree.
Yeah. Don't go see it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, don't.
Just go ahead and spend your money on Straight Outta Compton.
Vacation.
Vacation. Go see Vacation. Even though, like, it's getting smashed by
Minions.
critics.
They don't know anything.
No.
Welcome back, Jordan.
Thanks.
Yeah, Jordan had to go do the thing.
Looking into getting our green screen
Yeah.
for stuff
That's right.
when he comes back.
Yeah, when-
he visits again.
Nice guy, huh?
Yeah. Great
I
guy.
thought I saw Jerry Seinfeld out there.
Was he here?
Boy, he was here. Yeah, you missed that. You missed out on that.
Not a fan.
It's always the next time.
You shut your whore mouth.
Yeah.
I bet he doesn't even like Superman.
You'd be wrong. You love Superman.
I bet he doesn't even like baseball either.
I bet he hates cereal.
I bet he hates the land.
Ray Romano.
Oh my god, yeah. Why do I sound so much like Kermit the Frog?
Ray
I've
Romano's
always
sick.
wondered that. He's feeling a little under the weather, but thanks for being on the show.
He had a frog stuck in his throat. Anyone, Kermit? Slash Ray Romano.
I'm all out of things to say as Ray Romano. My wife's a bitch in that show.
That's why we went on 8 seasons too long.
Are there two Ray Romanos?
Fake Ray and real Ray.
You're just like a season 1 purist.
We're
Actually, don't know
Raybirds.
how many. I don't know how many seasons of that show there was.
I don't know.
I think there was about like 8.
Yeah, it's
8 or
probably
9,
so. I
something
think it was
that.
like 9.
8 or 9, something like
A
that.
lot.
Too many, but it wasn't bad.
It's good
Everybody loved it.
background noise.
Yeah, everybody loved
Even
Robert.
even
in it.
M&M's, the rapper.
Yes.
I'm a full-on rapist. I'm dyslexic.
Hey, Ray.
Africans, Jews,
Children.
children. I like milk steak, raw. And jelly beans?
The milkshake's gotta be
Charlie Kelly here promoting
Horrible
some
Bosses
sort of
3.
cat sock.
Kittens! Is your cat too loud?
I loved you in Coffee Town.
Oh, thank you.
Where do you work again? The
Patty's Irish
Patty?
Pub, Philadelphia. Come on, get the program, you guys.
and that's Philadelphia, Canada.
Yeah.
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 Sure.
Everything.
Like if
You've
you
never
said-
actually been outside of Philly, though.
I have. I've been outside of Philly, you know, been to the Grand Canyon.
I don't think you were.
Yeah, we went to the Grand Canyon. We drove, you know, to the
Interconnected.
You sure you haven't seen Vacation?
How are you and your fiance?
I don't even know what a vacation is. Is it like a spa? Like what's your spaghetti policy, by the way?
Your name was-
At the
this
Grand
podcast.
Canyon?
I thought your name was Chad.
What?
He's just kidding.
Maybe before this
Look,
is
I might
over.
be illiterate, but I'm not a moron, okay? My name's not Chad.
Maybe before this is over, we'll stop inadvertently picking on Jake for not seeing Vacation. Probably not.
Let's just watch it right now.
Yeah.
Bad version of it on your laptop.
Yeah,
and just talk about
While
it.
we're recording.
Yeah.
Live riff tracks.
Yeah.
But not as good. And probably not as funny unless you're in the room with us.
Not a stone.
Not as
All of our guest celebrities for the podcast left. They've got other things to do.
Can anyone else do any more voices?
What?
That's getting edited
Gene
out.
Simmons.
He's being awful quiet. But he's here.
He's
He's
just sort of been watching from up in the
Yeah.
rafters.
What's your take on this, Gene?
Who's Gene?
Gene Simmons.
Okay,
I don't-
he
yeah.
doesn't want to. Okay, fine,
Who's
fine.
Gene
You
Simmons?
go away then.
He has
All
no
right.
comment. He just wants to
he,
watch.
had the police raid his house yesterday.
Yeah,
Did you hear about
I read
that?
about that. Yeah.
What?
Did you hear about? Yeah.
No.
Like
hiding
child
out here.
porn or something.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like, actually,
I don't think it's Jared Subway, but he's just
no. They said he was like
He was
nobody
on
in the house
tour.
is guilty.
he was on tour while it happened. So they said.
I don't know exactly what supposedly happened.
What went down? I don't know.
But yeah, I read that his house was raided. So anybody hear the new Chris Cornell song?
Haven't.
Yeah.
nope.
It sucked.
It was alright.
Haven't heard
I
it.
think it'll grow on me. I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. I think it'll grow on me.
See, I will edit that out.
Okay.
No, I won't.
Put it out. Yeah.
Because I'm lazy.
Yeah. No.
And this is after dark, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
By
known
the
to.
rule of after dark. we don't
Sober
edit.
after dark.
Yeah, I've been known to just get up and take a piss during after darks before.
Just right here.
Yeah.
You can hear the pee in the background.
Yeah.
Took
you
it
can-
out, Jerry. He took it out.
Deadbeat Dad Dave.
Hashtag.
Just hashtag. Just enter hashtag and hit search. Don't actually put words after it.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
This has only been 33 minutes.
What? We gotta keep going. After darks are like an hour.
Peter
20.
Chris.
Are we doing a crossover with Kiss like Scooby Doo did?
I'm trying.
Still need to see that.
Me too.
Shaggy.
You can do a riff tracks of that.
That's actually not bad.
Like zoinks.
Okay.
I like
You're so
marijuana.
high right now. Why are you feeding marijuana to that dog?
Like it tastes good.
You can't hear him talking. He's like asking for it so bad.
It's actually a cat.
No.
Like a cat that was like born in fire and
Kittens!
survives anything. Charlie's back. Just wasted out of his mind.
Awful.
Like glue! You guys want some of the glue?
He's
Like,
an
I'll
expert on
take a
inhalants.
shot. A shot of glue. You just like pour it in a shot glass and drink it, right?
Yeah.
All right, team. Let's team up for this. Shaggy, Scoob, you go drink over there. Me, Daphne, and Velma, we'll go over here and drink. Report back in 5
Of course,
minutes.
you want to go with Daphne and Velma.
Because I'm the man. Shaggy and Scooby are a
Don't really
team.
know
I need
who
to
I
be
would
with
be
the
in
women
this.
to protect
How much
them.
do you have to drink for Velma to be hot?
How much we got?
All of it.
There's your answer.
Get to drinking.
Drinking noises edited in.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Gulp,
do,
gulp.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna do that. Don't worry about it.
All
It'll be
right.
there. It'll be
Cool.
there. It's on my wacky sound effects board.
Yeah. Which that should be here right now.
Yeah.
Totes.
I left it in the Spaceman.
22nd century Spaceman.
It's actually only mid 21st. Rounded up. It's 22nd rounded up. Late mid, like, you know. It's just rounded up to the 22nd.
So they had
Which
been
is
a woman
tomorrow.
president.
Fortunately, it was Hillary.
Glad I died when I did.
Since this is after dark, I am gonna get up and take a piss.
Okay.
See ya.
Totes.
Abandoning his own podcast.
Jerry Seinfeld.
What's the deal with pissing?
Good one, Jerry.
Yeah, who would have thought we would have had such a star-studded Pasty Pale After Dark
It's been a-
podcast?
It's been a process to get everyone together.
Oh,
On a
at
night-
once,
on a
too.
night-
They
on
all
a
just
night
sort
that
of
works.
randomly came into the studio.
Yeah.
It was a Friday night. You know, people had not a lot on their plate,
Yeah.
not a lot on their schedule.
They were in the Canadian neighborhood.
Canadian neighborhood, of course. Yes.
It's a shame we couldn't have them all in the room at the same time, but I guess, you know, they're not real fond of each other, maybe?
Well,
I don't
it
know.
was like we were debating in that BoJack episode where Vincent keeps
Yeah.
trying to trick his woman into thinking that's his son.
Or the worst superhero movie debate, which,
I don't recall that one.
probably because you lost.
Whoa, whoa.
Shots were
Yeah,
fired.
I mean,
Don't-
Wolverine won.
Don't
so.
talk down to me when I wasn't even there for something that happened.
You were clearly there.
From what rumor has it, I don't know if this is being recorded or not, rumor has it that it was just you and Dave in there, and you all just took clips from us over the past year and made it into
Now you're just turning this into a conspiracy theory.
no, it's a huge
That's all this
conspiracy.
channel is. It's just conspiracy theories.
Illuminati's and
Yeah. Reverend Spaceman is a card-carrying member of the
yeah,
Illuminati.
Illuminati's.
That's a fact, though.
Illuminati's, blunts,
Well, what's your Illuminati? The Illuminati or Marvel's Illuminati?
the
Yeah.
one and only. There's no other Illuminati.
Yeah, I marvel at the Illuminati.
Never looked at it that way. What's your take on the Illuminati or Transformers?
You know, they're very bright.
Go on.
That's all I have to say about that.
All right, Forrest.
My thoughts on Transformers are,
Both.
you know what? Never been a huge Transformers fan. The first Transformers movie was good for what it is, and then the other two were kind of.
Thought 3 and 4 were fantastic. Probably, you know,
Oh, they were fantastic.
cinema pieces of history that cinema will look back on and think of
It was
how
such
incredible
a
it
piece
was.
of a good movie.
Mark Wahlberg is a scientist. There's never been a better
More
raw cast.
believable.
More
Yeah.
believable.
Yeah. I think the only thing that could have made Green Lantern worse is if Mark Wahlberg was Hal Jordan.
What?
What? No!
I don't know.
That would have made it amazing.
The wrong reasons, though.
So? The Happening in space.
What? No!
I'm a lantern.
Green Lantern's light.
Fight. Guess no one's gonna carry on a Wahlberg impression.
Because
Long
he's
enough
not
to
really-
pretend that he's a
Yeah,
guest.
He's not really here.
I
We're
can't
pretending
I
with
can't really
him.
practice one since we're getting recorded now, so it's gonna sound stupid.
All my impressions are horrible.
I'm an inventor.
Although Hugh Jackman just walked into the studio. Hugh, have any anything to say? Contribute?
No.
You sure? You seem like you were very eager
I'm
to say some
practicing
things.
my American accent for the final Wolverine movie.
Just gonna keep naming people until one of us knows how to do
Feel
an impression.
Wolverine Origins was probably the best film ever made of all time.
Chris
actually.
Hemsworth.
It's the best film ever.
Some good.
It's
input
much
there.
better than Thor 1, 2, or possibly 3.
Did you see that stone guy on the way in here?
Good looking fella, eh?
Yeah. Nice, huge six
Huge
pack on
six-pack.
him.
Oh, very lovely indeed, fellas. What was your name?
Dick.
Oh, this is your channel, eh?
Dick Spaceman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were here for the little guy.
Yeah. You mean Wolverine, the short character from the comics,
Yeah.
not the tall character from the movies?
Motorcycle riding beast man.
Oh, yeah.
The one that you were talking about, kind of.
I was talking about this gentleman right here. You.
Yeah, because Hugh Jackman's still in the studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little disappointed he's not talking.
Pause.
Chiming in, I had to start doing the talking for him, man.
Trying to stay. I'm a method actor. Trying to stay.
All right, Daniel Day-Lewis over here,
I'll
fellas.
say this, though, Hugh. You do a great impression of Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where is Dave?
I've been here the whole time. He died about 2
Wow.
weeks ago.
Wow. I didn't even. That's how good. Hey,
It's really just turned me off to sushi in general.
I'm not gonna edit that at all.
Well, paused it, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna talking about Dave being dead, then right to
Okay.
sushi. That's how that's gonna go.
Okay.
I should make sushi sometime.
No, it's terrible.
I mean, what I make is pretty good. You haven't had. The
Never
sushi.
had your sushi.
I don't even put.
Finally,
fish in.
Hugh Jackman is very vocal about something. Sushi. And his
Finally
hatred for
taking
it.
a stance on something.
Sushi from the outback.
That's just called fish.
You know, sushi doesn't, by definition, have to have fish in it.
Yes,
It really doesn't.
I know everything about Japanese culture.
Listen to you, he's a culturist.
Yeah.
He was in a film that took place in Japan.
In a film
Which
that
one?
took place in Japan, all of them, especially Australia. I was actually shot in Japan.
Space Australia?
Is it Space Australia?
Not in that movie.
With Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, it was her fault. It wasn't. I wanted it to be in space. She didn't want to be in space.
You should have had me talk to her.
I didn't know you back then.
I thought you always knew me.
Now I feel like we've just met.
Here I am thinking I knew Hugh Jackman intimately, like a brother or a lover, and he's saying we just met. Is this how in character you are? Is Wolverine? Is this part of that?
I thought you were like one of the nicest people on the face of the planet.
We don't get interrupted in the Spaceman.
It was good. You don't know that for sure. We've never done this down there.
Yeah, we did.
No.
We didn't get interrupted reviewing the Frieza movie.
I don't know
I'll
what
watch
you're
that, by the
talking-
way.
I don't know what
Me
you're
and
talking
Dave
about.
didn't get interrupted. Yeah, the audio was terrible on it.
It is.
Yeah, I've fixed that. But I kind of learned that my mic is only good for one person, so whoever else is with me is gonna have to use my old headphone mic.
Okay.
It's untested. It's unproven. Just like I was before I got the role of Wolverine.
Your Dave impression is so good. Dead on Dirty Dave.
Yeah.
Triple D.
He's dead.
Get that hashtagging.
Yeah.
Yep,
Is it
got
recording
that-
again?
got that
Yeah.
show on the
Okay.
Food Network.
HGTV. Faucets. Just gonna say things we've said.
Kidmans!
What's the deal? What's the deal? I'm
Hollywood
always
stars.
saying,
know
what's the
things?
deal? I
do they
don't know
know?
what the deal is.
Let's find out.
Let's find out what the deal is.
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
Not even a hawk.
Caca.
Nicolas Cage's hair looks more like a hawk than Ethan Hawke. More like Falcon, but
It was for the role.
Yeah, say what you want about Nicolas Cage, but he is damn entertaining.
I always say what I want about Nicolas Cage.
yeah.
Never have I said something I didn't want to about Nicolas Cage.
You know, you two work so well together.
But that's what he respects about me is that other people try to tell me things to say about him, but I say the things that I want to say about him.
Your American accent's great, by the way.
It is. I've been
Well
working
done,
on
Hugh
it for
Jackman.
15 years.
Never mind the
And
American
finally got
accent.
it.
Your Dave is spot on.
Yeah.
I've been working on it for 18 years
Wow.
before I even came to this country.
Well, you know, Dave is originally from Australia, so you know.
Yeah, that's right. But Dave was like 18 years ago. Dave was how old? Like
I don't know, math.
6 or 7?
18.
Yeah. Didn't
18 years ago, he
Dave's
was
the old
18.
one.
didn't sound like he did now. So you've been working on Dave's voice before Dave had his voice.
That's kind of creepy.
That's
It really
impressive.
didn't change
It's
that
not
much.
creepy. That's
It's
impressive.
dedication.
Yeah, it's called,
That's true. Dave doesn't
Commitment.
change.
It's called commitment to your
Commitment.
craft. It's called doing something to
Except
its
for,
full potential.
except for being dead, Dave doesn't really change. Like he's not the kind of person to just go join Buddhism or something.
Yeah.
Maybe he should.
Scientology
Yeah.
for like a week, but
With,
then he
with
got
Tom,
tired of it.
with Chris Mapother.
Yeah. Then he left or something. So they couldn't find him another wife.
Who hasn't been down that road?
Right.
When your religious cult
The holiday
can't
road.
find you a mate. We've all been there. Us Hollywood stars and celebrities, anyway.
Yeah.
Do they know? Do they know things?
Do you know things, Hugh Jackman?
What was it? What do I know? Is that your question?
Do you know things?
Let's find out.
Someone ask him a question.
You know, if Andrew Garfield were here, or even Daniel Radcliffe, we could make a fun game out of it,
Mighty the Hawk.
like trivia, or like we could raise money
Predestination
for
was a good movie, by
charities.
the way. Predestination was a good movie.
You mentioned
Had Ethan Hawke in it. Time travel.
But was he an actual hawk in that movie?
No.
has not yet to play
I don't
himself.
want to see it. Yeah, I want to see a movie where he is a hawk, his true self, and his name is Ethan.
I
Ethan
wouldn't
Hawke as
be.
Hawkman,
Yeah.
but it's not a DC movie.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Birdman?
It's like Birdman.
Harvey Birdman?
It's like twice the
Yeah,
budget.
Harvey.
Yeah.
Much better.
Harvey Birdman.
Harvey
attorney
Bullock.
at law.
I like both Birdmans.
Still haven't
I
seen
like
that
Viking
movie.
Quest.
Yep.
I like,
Best show
Best.
ever.
I like Galaxy
A lot of
Quest.
people say things about Xena the Warrior Princess, but I think Viking Quest is the superior show of that time.
Thanks, bro.
Welcome, Roman. You've got that Golden Globe.
Victory,
You've got
but
some credibility
know.
after your scandal.
not enough people in the room know who I am. So,
I sure as hell don't.
exactly, bro. That's why I'm gonna leave right now, bro.
You almost think that Jordan got tired of doing the voice or something.
I mean, before you were in that movie that your brother directed, I didn't even think you could act.
Kevin Dillon is your name.
Whoa, whoa, bro. Don't mention that name in front of my face, bro.
So,
It's very particular.
David Boreanaz, right?
I've been to his house.
Really?
David Boreanaz's house.
Yeah. Yeah, the one with the B and the H monogrammed everywhere.
Yeah.
For Boreanaz
For
house.
Boreanaz's house.
Yeah.
What was he in?
Dramas.
And
Dramas?
comedies.
He was in dramas.
He was in comedies too.
He was in
though.
dramas.
He was in dramas and comedies.
Dramedy.
Drama, yeah.
Like something on the network was the new
52.
yeah,
I like the new 52.
52 show
Yeah.
starring David Boreanaz.
Arrow and Flash, they just decided to.
Because he was
They
on
did-
that.
yeah.
And,
Favorite new 52 title?
Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah, Arrow and Flash TV shows. My favorite in 52. That was
Comment
that.
title.
Yeah.
I think Red Hood and the
Making
Outlaws is
up
probably one of my favorite new
references
52
to it.
titles. That and Aquaman.
Have you read the new Red Hood and Arsenal yet?
I've read issue 2.
More importantly,
was
have you
pretty
ever seen
disappointing.
any of Aquaman on The Brave and the Bold?
Huh?
More importantly, have you ever seen Aquaman on Batman the Brave and the Bold?
I think I've seen like little clips of it.
You should watch his rousing song of heroism.
I feel like I shouldn't because they're not making Aquaman a serious character.
No, he's amazing.
He probably is, but like...
no,
Oh.
he is amazing.
Okay.
As amazing as this Tommy Wiseau underwear?
Nothing's that
What
amazing.
a day!
Nothing is that amazing, Dave Jackman.
And if you order a copy of the room script, which does exist, shame on you, you know who you are, you get a free pair of Tommy Wiseau underwear.
They make it for women too, except that they don't.
No, well, I mean, there's that you can click on the women on the website, but it just takes you to the men's.
To the main page.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if there were women's, it would be on the main page. But no.
What was this website again?
TommyWiseau.com.
Yeah.
He's not paying us. He should be.
We'll fairly promote that.
No sponsors are paying
You
us.
should call him up.
And we sponsor plenty
See
of
what
people.
showings of the room there are and the neighbors.
But if people want to
Call him up and
sponsor
play it on
us.
the podcast. Who would sponsor this?
It's a good question.
Yeah, I still have
E-Jack.
Tommy
Call up
Wiseau.
Tommy, put it on speaker. Let's do this. Hopefully he'll answer because he's a vampire. So he'll be up now.
It's happening live.
At the time of this recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the crank yankers.
Hi, user hotline for the room. For the schedule, please go to www.theroommovie.com. If you like to buy any merchandise, please go to www.tommywiseau.com. TOMMYWISEAU.com. If you like to screen the room in your town or your city, any city in the world,
In the world.
please send us requests to the room at theroommovie.com.
Oh, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your support, and we'll see you at the screening of the room.
I don't know if it's actually recording a message right now for his.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just still an answering machine or
We
Feel
love
like-
you, Tommy.
We do. Very much.
we've done this before, but
No, never happened.
Sober.
Yeah.
The wisest thing I ever heard was that there's no such thing as black or white. There's only red, white, and blue.
Well, that's Tommy
There's a
Wiseau.
tweet from Tommy Wiseau.
Live. He was
I think
obviously.
we should
really
go
excited.
request a screening of the room in Frankfurt.
My sister actually posted something on my Facebook where it's like some of the most inspirational Tommy Wiseau tweets. Apparently one of the
They're all,
tweets.
how could you pick the most inspirational?
I think it was like a list of like 50 to 100 or something like that. One of them was, since James Franco and Seth Rogen are making the movie about the disaster artist.
Can't wait.
Apparently Tommy Wiseau tweeted something along the lines of like, oh, if you're like auditioning for the room or movie, audition with me first, because like I'm Tommy Wiseau. And I was like, oh, that's not creepy at all. But you're Tommy Wiseau, so yes, they should do that.
Yeah.
Audition with Tommy Wiseau first, so that way you'll know who you're dealing with when I guess James Franco is playing Tommy Wiseau in the movie. About making the movie of The Room.
Role of a lifetime.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he was trying to accomplish by that.
Make friends?
Yeah. I think I'd like to see him and Jaden Smith go toe to toe in tweets.
Twitter.
Dying is mainstream. #money.
That an actual tweet from him?
Jaden Smith.
What?
Wait, whoa, what?
Who gave that kid a
Say
Twitter?
that again?
Dying is mainstream. #money. Money is in all caps, by the way. That's Jaden Smith.
He's a go-getter.
Sure is. I mean, he is. Apologies to Ryan Reynolds. He's the greatest actor of our generation.
Says his dad.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you let.
What is he? Some kind of cultural icon?
Yeah.
Don't know
Voices of our generation. Jaden Smith.
why this came to mind, but have you all heard that apparently Ronda Rousey wants to play
Rousey?
Captain Marvel?
Yeah, I think
whatever,
it's a terrible
whatever.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like some people are kind of like, yeah, she should do it. She's perfect for it. No, she isn't.
Sure,
really.
she may
She's gonna have like the
Be-
build for it,
Yeah.
To be in a
but
Marvel movie.
acting.
yeah, she's not a good actress. Now, like, if by some miracle she became a good actress by like 2018, maybe. But I don't see that happening.
I'm sure they already have a
I'd
decent
rather
idea of who
not,
they want.
but
I've heard
Drax.
rumors of like Charlize Theron is one of their top,
how old they wanting to go though?
Yeah.
She's older.
probably like 30s.
She's ancient by Hollywood standards.
Yeah.
She was the only decent part of Snow White and the Huntsman.
No.
And Thor. And Thor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She gave the best performance of that movie, but I think everybody else's understated performances made hers kind of seem over the top.
Yeah. And also the fact that hers was over the top made it seem over the top.
I don't know that it was.
But
I
it was an
think
it was an
everybody else just
enjoyable kind of over the top.
I think it worked, but nobody was really matching her level.
No, it was a pretty meh movie.
Yeah.
I fell asleep in that. So it's at least as bad as Hulk.
And the Expendables.
Yeah, that was just a time period where I fell asleep in movies a lot.
Yeah, I recently watched the third one on Netflix, and it was probably my least favorite.
PG-13.
Yeah.
You know.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
We gotta go see that.
Found
That new
footage.
movie.
Oh yeah,
footage.
opening night,
What's the movie?
The Visit.
Yes.
It's a PG-13 found footage horror movie directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It sounds
Sounds
amazing.
great.
Yeah, like, it sounds horrible, but
They're all the things I love most about movies.
Ooh,
I think
Found
it'll be-
Girl Soulmate. No.
we're trying to help you out on Tinder, Jordan.
Yeah.
Alright. It's
Yeah,
try that
yeah.
lesbian we met at the Comic Con.
Might be.
You know who doesn't like Tinder? Jim Florentine.
But Conan uses it to hire interns.
It's terrible.
Yep. All those other awful dating sites. Our sister podcast over at rightcast.com. Jim Florentine.
So we're totally friends.
I once met his friend Eddie Trunk, so fellow podcaster.
Soulmate.
What?
What?
Huh.
That's confusing.
You shut your whore mouth.
Greatest singer of our generation.
I
Is he
don't.
wearing a Mastodon shirt?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care
he's a
about
big
her.
Mastodon fan.
Really?
You've got to talk to her.
Even more
have to
respect
match
to Miles
first.
Kennedy.
You have to make this. How do you have a picture of Miles,
Please.
the greatest singer of our generation?
Miles Morales?
Miles Kennedy.
Miles
He
Morales.
is way better than Miles Morales.
A lot of people really like Miles Morales.
I prefer Kennedy because he's a
Yeah,
real person
teenagers.
and better.
Would you all like to see Miles Morales come to the MCU at some point?
Not if it's Donald Glover.
Yes, if it's Jaden Smith.
Oh, of course. Spider-Man directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
The Spider.
So I feel like if this new reboot, the Spider-Man doesn't go well, for whatever reason,
If history repeats itself.
Yeah.
The web is a part of who you are.
but I feel like
Nicolas Cage is Uncle Ben.
that's like the only way to redo
Great power comes
Spider-Man
great
without
responsibility.
Peter Parker. Because
Peter!
Let's just cast this.
Yeah. Jaden Smith is Miles Morales as Miles, even though his Uncle Ben is going to be Nick Cage. It'll be his uncle.
yeah,
Miles, you are the next one.
Hey, listen to me, Miles.
the
You listen to me, not the bees.
one of the best, probably no, the best scene from The Wicker Man.
Yeah,
Fantastic film.
I was very great in it.
That's like that's pretty much the closing scene of that movie. Is just him being like the bees. Ah!
I want to see him as reprising his role as that character in any movie, just constantly with the bees.
Yeah.
You know.
Sharknado 4.
Yeah, yeah.
The bees and the sharks.
Not the bees, not the sharks. I'm out of Nick Cage things to say now.
Impossible.
Face off.
You took my face.
Impossible, I said.
You took my face off.
Oh man.
John Travolta.
I'm John Travolta, but I'm Nick Cage. I'm starting to sound like Jerry Seinfeld.
Yo.
Nick Cage in Straight Outta Compton 2.
Nick Cajun?
Nick Cajun
What
style.
would that sound like?
Ice Cube.
Now listen to me, Ice. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yo, what?
Ice Cube as Peter Parker.
Why don't all of our ideas get made into movies?
It's all this
You're
ribbon
still
on my
playing
hand.
Cletus Cassidy, though.
Yes, I'm gonna be Cletus Cassidy if
For the NWA Spider-Man movie.
if McConaughey turns it down.
Straight out of webs.
That'd be a different film to see. Ice Cube as Peter Parker.
So would a family
With
film with Ice
Jaden
Cube.
Smith
Oh wait.
as...
Yeah, that's what Straight Outta Compton 2's got to be. The making of Friday. And then, are we there yet? And then,
And they're driving to Compton.
Yeah.
Are we there?
Yes.
Driving back to Compton.
Wait, this would make a great movie. Are we there yet?
Are you listening, Hollywood?
Yeah.
Hollywood?
Hollywood stars.
Do they know things?
And
What do
things.
they know?
Let's find out.
Hosted by J.D. Sullinger.
And Nick Cage. Nick Cage in everything.
Hashtag because. Because.
Because Nick Cage.
Wouldn't everything be better
Like-
if Nick Cage was casted in it?
Yes.
He was supposed to be in tons of movies, like
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. He was
He's
supposed to be
been in
Aragorn.
tons of movies.
He has, but no, he was supposed to be in like a lot of like he was,
Then they realized
one of the
you can't
first.
make it this bad.
Like for whatever reason, he was one of the first choices to play Aragorn.
I would
in Lord of the Rings.
have probably cared about Aragorn if it was Nick Cage.
He was one
I need to get that back
in the
to you,
running
by the
for. What do you think of it, by the way?
On a serious note.
What do you think of Two Towers, by the way?
He has some interesting opinions.
Yeah, didn't give a shit about Aragorn.
Really?
Really,
Unpopular opinion.
Legolas was all right. Overall, I hate the elves. Not hate them as in like I think they're a
He's
bad
racist.
breed. Yeah, I think they're. I think they're just kind of full of themselves, and they're really not all that great. And like,
Selves.
yeah.
Elves.
Oh.
I,
Digging deep.
I slapped my knee right there.
But Battle of Helm's Deep, those are pretty badass.
Yeah, I liked the part when Gandalf and Bones came in and saved the day on horses.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like. I thought that especially in the first movie, they like really went out of their way in just showing that the elves were these like mystical, majestic creatures. And I was like, what the fuck ever? These guys are just fucking rich, snobby assholes. Whether I'm supposed to feel that way or not, that was the way I felt of them, but I didn't think less of the movie for it. If that
I feel like
makes
that's
sense.
more so in The Hobbit, actually.
Wouldn't know.
No,
Stone's back. Show me how to work the remote.
Alright, he's gone. Yeah, that guy's got a huge six-pack.
You need to see that film.
Yeah.
so I've been told.
Yeah. Also, Treebeard put me to sleep.
What?
Treebeard was at
I
least.
said I think that was intentional because in the books
yeah.
it's incredibly boring.
Yeah. Treebeard put me to sleep.
My theory is that it was somewhat intentional for the Treebeard stuff to be boring.
But that scene with the ants go to war? That was one of the most badass scenes of that movie
Yeah,
and the
not
Lord of the
that
Rings
part,
trilogy.
Scott Lang risked his life. Oh wait, we're on film.
Overall, I thought Two Towers was probably the weakest of the trilogy. Still a great movie.
Yeah.
But
And when they
Is
showed
this our review for this now?
yeah,
Yeah.
13
might as
years
well,
later.
might as well
Yep.
be. When Gandalf died,
Staying
and,
current.
like, you seeing all the stars flying in front of his face and stuff. That was a reference to 2001, so I like
I'm
that.
not sure that it was. I
It's
didn't really-
everything that's got stars flying in a horizon type way is reference to 2001 because it did first.
Of course, Gandalf technically
it-
didn't die because
Well,
the
when he-
Valar don't actually die.
Well, when he
Now we're getting
did
technical.
his thing that closely resembled dying and coming back like Jesus.
Okay,
It
I'll
wasn't
give
an
you that.
allegory as much as it is an allegory, but J.R.R. Tolkien insists that it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, he was in a writing group with C.S. Lewis He pretty much ripped off the idea for the first Narnia book
Yeah,
from Lord of the Rings.
pretty much.
The
Explains why.
Narnia book about the rings. Whatever that was called.
But no, I kind of see where you're coming from, but I like the Ints.
I mean, I liked it, just probably not as much as you did.
I'm just a huge Lord of the Rings fan and
Yeah.
see very little problems with the films in general, or any kind of criticisms.
It was alright.
I think it was better than alright.
It was pretty good.
I smell the debate.
Yeah, it was pretty good, but
We're getting into the meat of
mean,
the podcast.
It was pretty good.
over an
Yeah.
hour in.
If you've made it this long, good job.
What is wrong with you?
It was pretty good.
like I'm gonna be honest, I got goosebumps like when the Ents went to war. Because like
I
at
did
first they're
really.
kind of like, we're not gonna do anything, and then they come out of the forest, and then Treebeard just lets out
was
that
the coolest
roar.
part. Before that, it's pretty boring.
Well, yeah, but like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just,
what I mean. Like, every time it cut to Treebeard, and
Also
those...
played by John Rhys Davies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treebeard and those two hobbits whose names I forget.
Mary
I
and
just-
Pippin. It's not that hard.
Okay. I just kind of groaned when it cut to them walking. I was like, do we really need all of this?
it was necessary.
It wasn't necessary.
I disagree. It was
I feel like
necessary.
there's a reason that there's a theatrical and extended cut.
Well, I was in the a lot of that, or not a
Don't
lot
watch
of it,
the
but some of it
theatrical cut.
was in the theatrical cut.
Yeah, but
Yeah, a lot of that was.
not all of it, was
A
it?
lot of the Ant stuff was.
And also
Not
really-
all of it, but a lot
Yeah.
of it was.
And I also really don't give a shit about Aragorn's love life. I feel like that's kind of all that we...
Yeah, like that whole thing they could have done without that.
They were actually going to have her show up at Helm's Deep.
Really?
Yeah, but they cut it out.
Good.
I just remember that from the bonus feed.
Yeah.
If you watched any of the bonus features, probably not. But
I haven't.
I remember them
The
saying
film
they were-
takes long.
because they were like,
Yeah, yeah.
because they were
All
like,
right,
how do we
bonus
have this love
features.
story when they're not even
Yeah.
together? So she was going to come in with the elves at Helm's Deep,
Yeah.
but I think that would have ruined it.
Yeah, I agree.
So that love story that you hate actually was intended to be a lot more. That wasn't really in the books.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
The way that
it's,
they
it's a good
portray
thing they cut
But
some
you
of
know
it out, but-
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta have
Be
that.
a
Doing
romance
something.
in there.
always wondering what the stars know.
Yeah.
And if they know things,
Let's find out.
Mr. Peanut Butter.
Yeah,
Because
but
you're Diane, I'm Mr. Peanut Butter.
this is the best pun ever. Beyond the whole, it started out stronger, I thought, than Fellowship, but on the whole, I enjoyed it less.
I get that.
Yeah.
Just wait till you see Return of the King. There's ghosts, there's pirates, there's another Peter Jackson cameo.
Yeah.
Other sharks.
Not.
You can just tell me that there are sharks getting
Yes.
excited about it.
Yeah, there's sharks.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And then you will care about Aragorn because he actually has a subplot where he goes off into space to get the ghosts.
Wow. Space
Come
Ghost.
fight the pirates.
Space Ghost is in this movie?
And they go
Yes.
coast to coast.
How have I not
And they
seen
can't
this?
call him that because of copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Well,
It
yeah.
is Space Ghost.
I mean, just like they can't call Birdman in Birdman because
Yeah.
of Harvey Birdman.
Yeah.
That's the sentence I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say sentences,
I do.
words in them.
Words.
But, I mean,
Without hashtags.
Yeah.
the
without-
Lord of the Rings trilogy is like cinematography at its best, though.
I don't disagree. They are very
Yeah.
well made. I won't
Yeah.
deny that.
If you would bother, watch the 7 hours of special features.
Nope.
It's
you would
well worth it.
see just how much work they put into it.
It's okay.
You respect
alright.
the work that they put into it.
I'll take your word for it.
Don't. You
I have
should.
internet.
And oddly enough, it was the weird fact that Peter Jackson had never really done anything big before Lord of the Rings, and they're kind of like, here you go, take this massive budget for a massive, beloved
And don't
book
mess up.
series.
And he originally pitched one movie because he didn't think they would go for a trilogy. But somebody in New Line
Well, you know that
was
worked.
like, isn't there 3 books?
Ooh.
Yeah, we do 3 movies.
Like, one movie as in, like, condense all of it into one movie? What?
And he was trying to get it to do 2. No studios were biting. And then
Oh,
New Line,
thank God that one person was
Yeah.
like, but there's
I
3
think New
books.
Line had. Yeah, I think Peter Jackson was still trying to get it into 2.
Mhm.
At that point, he's like,
Yeah.
wasn't there 3 books? And then,
The Ralph Bakshi animated one did a decent job of condensing the first 2, though.
Mm.
I mean, if you're talking just as a movie, not saying, no, you need to have everything that happens in it.
well, even
Just-
over
I'm not.
12 hours of extended edition. There's still stuff that's not in it.
Yeah.
In the books.
I'm not reading
Tom
books.
Bombadil is a big one.
The books are hard to read.
I'm not gonna do it.
I will be very transparent in saying that.
I'm just gonna read
Read
Childhood's
the
End
comic
again.
books.
Yeah. Do those exist? Probably. I'm
Do
sure.
they know things?
Let's find out.
Never gonna get old.
Not at Mr. Peanut Butter's house,
Nope. Which is where we are. He's.
where we're just
We're
sitting
We
here.
changed locations
Where we're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sitting
from
here.
the time of this
We're-
recording. That's why
we're-
we've had some of the
We're in
pauses.
Hollywood right now.
Exactly. Yeah. We're subletting for Mr. Peanut Butter.
Somebody, in a grand romantic gesture, stole the D from the Hollywood Sun.
Thank you for acknowledging my accomplishment.
You mean I was the one who got drunk and stole the D off the Hollywood sign? But I'm playing you in the movie.
Yeah, but the D is for Reverend Spaceman.
It's D for Diane.
It's D for Reverend Spaceman. Because there's a D in Reverend.
You weren't in the show.
It was Reverend
I'm gonna
Spaceman.
settle this. It's D for Dick Spaceman.
Thank you. Why did I not say
Fan
that?
or-
Thank
That's Dick Spaceman. Also, there's a D in Reverend, so I got double
There's
D's.
D in a lot of words.
How long do we plan on making this
I don't know.
podcast?
Until we get sick of each other?
You have about 6 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
damn.
end it. Just hit stop.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes in like in the middle of a
It's the
sentence,
thing
and
on
people
the
will be
thing,
like,
yeah.
"Where's the rest of it?"
When you do
Actually, not a
part
bad
2,
idea.
it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's
5 seconds.
The next day later.
Just, alright, well,
That was it.
we're done talking now.
And
right?
yada yada yada. That's
Yeah.
the end of the podcast.
I guess since we're talking about ending it, we can't
should
end
go
it because
on
then
for
that'll
like
be
10
too
more.
expected.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, we got.
We don't want to be
Because people
predictable.
like to listen in on our production meetings.
Exactly. So, what are we going to
And
produce?
learn things. Obviously,
In
this
this
Jaden
production.
Smith movie.
Yeah,
yeah.
Jaden Smith as Miles Morales, Nick Cage as his uncle Ben.
Ice Cube is
Parker.
Peter Parker in
Yeah.
the same movie.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Yeah,
the fans
they
are
have
going
the
to say.
Yeah.
crossover.
Oh yeah.
Texas Dreams.
Yeah. And Heinz Earrings, Captain Planet.
In the same movie, 'cause that's-
Yeah.
People love these superhero team up movies.
You gotta have some
He's
chicks,
the
though.
hero.
Oh yeah. Captain Planet.
Just girl.
Blue
Like,
blue girl.
Scarlett Johansson as girl.
We'll just like
Ronda
copy and
Rousey.
paste.
Yeah.
Mary Jane.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, I was gonna
And-
say from
But
Avatar.
she's always some color.
Yeah.
Not in a racist way.
Oh. Stop.
That's
I should.
perfect.
I'm sorry, Tumblr and Comics Amino SJW people. I didn't mean it in that way, but I know that it's the words
You
I.
kid, you racist.
I know the words I say matter more than the context in
You
which I
are
say
as
them.
racist as a Sony executive.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, Avatar was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but
So let's remake Avatar.
Yeah, let's do it. Except it'll be not Pocahontas in space.
The exact same story because that's not what was wrong with it. The effects were terrible. We can do them better for less money. Jaden Smith as the Sam Worthington role.
Nick Cage's Zoe's.
No,
Zoe-
Cage is Saldana.
no, we're just gonna put Nick Cage in it as Nick Cage. It's just gonna be Avatar.
This needs to be
He is his own creature.
Yeah, shot for shot Avatar with Nick Cage. Just
NC-17.
we're just gonna green screen him into existing footage in Avatar.
Yeah, just Nick Cage in front of a green screen throughout the whole
At Harry's
movie.
house.
We'll
Avatar
call it the.
at
We'll
Harry's
do this
house.
with other movies. Just call it the Nick Cage remix.
Please.
Not the space beast.
We'll just cut clips from Nick Cage movies and put them in.
Other Nick
Existing
Cage
movie.
movies.
And instead of a laugh track, we'll have that scene from Ghost Rider when he's, I guess, one of the first times he's turning. And at first he's screaming, and then he just starts laughing as he turns into Ghost Rider, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
We
He's
should
just kinda like,
take out the laugh track from a show like Friends and just put that in.
We should just take out the laugh track from Friends. And
Yeah,
put Nick
put that
Cage
in.
in.
Yeah.
Put Nick Cage in. Just green screen him in. Whenever there's a pause for a laugh track, Nick Cage says something.
Charlie Sheen.
That's
was on
not
that
funny.
show.
I want to do this.
Fire that Jew.
Take your shirt off.
Rachel, put a bra on.
Wait, what am I saying?
The bees. Like throughout his entire career, that's my favorite line. Throughout his entire career.
Guys, what's ugly naked guy doing? I'm starting to sound like Nixon. Nixon Cage. That needs to be a movie.
Hashtag Nixon Cage.
Yeah, great comic book, too.
I think our path in life has been set.
Yep. So just stop recording.
All right.